Hello, it's me again. And this is Abundance for Life, the course by Learning Strategies. Mr. Paul Sheely was the person who has designed this course, and I have just discovered it. I've taken a lot of courses, and I want to talk today about goals. In the main course, I had to take notes because this was so profound. I've been writing goals down and plastering them all over the place for decades, decades. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. This is what he says in the main course. It's about a 5-minute discussion on goals. It goes into a little further. And the next video, I'll get into that. But he says we all have different goals. We have dreams. Everybody does, right? And the goal of and sometimes it's the goal of becoming a better person, right? The overall goal for most people is to be better, correct? Even if you say, I don't want to change, most of us are trying to change something about ourselves, right? Losing weight, making more money, getting a better relationship, etc. So he says, a goal is either to get rid of something or to get something. And the name of this whole topic is goals as traps. So when we conceive any thought, a goal or any thought, a set of neural changes in the brain, neural firings occur within your brain. Dopamine, norepinephrine, oxytocin, anandamide, serotonin. I don't know which. It's a cocktail of chemicals, neurotransmitters going off on your brain. The thought of the goal represents a need to do something, a need to be different from who you are, from where you are, from what you're experiencing. It implies some kind of effort from to do something from what's happening now. The thought of the goal triggers the thought process that something is missing, correct? Something needs to change. Something needs to happen. Something is missing from your life, right? You got to go get something or you have to change something. There's a vacuum there. It's a law, it's a universal law that we get more of what we can't talk, of what we reinforce. So think about it. We get more of what we think about all the time. It's always sounded to me like a cruel joke of the universe, but it's true. So once we perceive something's lacking, the mind finds a way to confirm that lack. It's true. I had to think long and hard about this in my own life. And it's true. The mind finds a way to confirm the existence of the lack that we are trying to overcome. And what happens with that? You're reinforcing it. So fears, doubts, anxiety, all of that happens because you started the train in motion, the thought train, the thought process. You're in this loop, right? And it does seem like a cruel joke. You mean like I'm trying so hard, right? And I get that. So that feeling of trying to get something that you perceive as missing, you're reinforcing the missing. And that feeling clouds your perception of your reality right now, right? Opportunities are missed because you're stressed out, and in many different ways. It induces a stressful state. All of these self-negating emotions can be results of our life experiences. And once these feelings emerge, our physiology is designed to defend it, to say, yes, we're going to defend against the way you feel. They're again piling on more feeling of anxiety. It's the downward spiral, right? It's your body trying to help you survive. The amygdala is going crazy, right? Everybody knows about it. Perceives danger when we know it in common sense, but you don't feel common sense when you're stressed out. It's a vicious cycle of stress. of you trying to do something to change when the thought of the goal that you've put out here seems so large and so unattainable that you created the very stress you're trying to get rid of. And so in the next video, I'm going to talk about what he says to do, because it's different than anything I've ever heard. So I will do another video later on today, and it will be about how to set goals properly and what to think about them, how to get them, how to help them come about in a manner that you can experience and live with and not feel like you're forever pushing the rock up the hill. Next one. It will be titled Part 2 of Goals as Traps. See you then.